You're tuned in to Heard from the Horse Mouth. Hey, this is another sad situation. This is PNB ROCK incident out there in LA. You know what I'm saying? It seems like every motherfucking day, every motherfucking week, we got a story we breaking about LA. What is it motherfuckers don't understand? You'll see him still moving. So he was still alive for a long time. Ain't like he died on sight.
30. He's 30. Yeah. He's 30. Where his room at?
Now you heard that woman talking where his room at. The fuck you worrying about where his room at for? People out. Like what the fuck is you worrying about where his room at? Like what you want to go to his room and steal some shit? Where his room at? Motherfucker, you didn't be worried about what a hospital at.
He's 30. Where his room at? Where's his room at? I don't even know where he got shot. He just started popping.
Now he there with his girl all motherfucking ready. Fuck you worry about his room at. It still don't make no sense. Like, you know, goofy motherfuckers. Ambulance coming. You know another sad situation about society where motherfuckers ain't even trained to service battle wounds and shit like that. You know, the average motherfucker need to be going to school or something and learning about, you know, if you get especially in these type of areas. In these type of areas, it should be mandated that people, learn how to service wounds. You know, if you using, military motherfuckers, situation like happen like this, motherfucker get shot, you put a tourniquet on. You know, tourniquet stop the bleed. You might lose a limb or something, but it'll definitely stop the bleeding. And if it takes too long, then you'll lose a limb or something like that. But at least you'll still be living. These people, what I've been seeing a lot of situations, a lot of motherfuckers still be alive when people first get to them. Or after the shooting, people still be alive. But nobody knows how to treat the wounds.
I'm sorry to say that the victim has been pronounced deceased at 13:59 hours today.
Where did the shooting exactly happen? Outside here or just inside the door? Where was it?
Inside the restaurant while they were dining.
Now, you heard that? Inside the restaurant while they was dining. That means motherfucker sitting down, his last memories, he's sitting down with his chick, and a nigga slide on him and up pipe and say, give me your jewelry. Now, I don't know if he had a face mask or anything, but it's some bold shit, broad daylight. Now, I'm going to give you some things, being aware of your surroundings, right? Means to be alive. First off, look behind this police officer right now. You see that sign up here? That motherfucker say what? EBT. You already know you in the hood. You see that motherfucking sign right there? EBT? We accept EBT. We accept. Man, listen. You in the hood. Keep moving. Keep moving.
What occurred was the victim, along with a female witness, were in this area eating at a restaurant.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Man, what it's going to take for motherfuckers to see. It ain't just about California. it just happened a lot in California because that's where a lot of people let their guards down at for some strange ass reason. They let their guards down. This chicken and waffle spot, from what I'm hearing, this is one of the chicken and waffle spots motherfuckers don't even go to. Don't even go to. See, that's what happens when you're not from that city. You don't know where the fuck you going. It might be a certain McDonald's. That McDonald's across the street from that Roscoe's might be a McDonald's you don't want to go to. Motherfuckers be getting laid down at. But you will never know that because you ain't there. You ain't from there. I remember one time back in probably 2014, 2015, I was in California, and I was going to visit the Slauson swap meet. Going to LA and shit, doing my tourist shit. And the first thing I did was call my cousin, who stay in the Watts. Hey, because I know shit is different everywhere from where I'm originally from. So I called him. I'm like, hey, cuz, what colors can I wear? Ain't on no whole shit or nothing, but I just want to know because me personally, I'm not going to know when I cross over into a certain territory if I'm by myself or if I'm with some people who ain't from there. I need to know. So motherfucker to say, hey, don't cross this. If you cross this area, or if you go here, you in this such and such territory. You have to ask people. That's what checking in a little bit, got somebody out there you fucking with. Now I'm quite sure he do fuck with a lot of people out there. This probably don't be his first time he done slid over there. This ain't the first time this area done seen a nice car. I'm quite sure of that. I'm quite sure the people that's, work at this Roscoe's done seen multiple nice cars. But when you go to a spot like this and you get out and you go sit down, now you dealing with motherfuckers who serve and coming up to you and say, hey, how may I help you? Do you want something to drink? Are you ready to order? You know what I'm saying? You just sitting there with your bling on, shining, 3-4 chains. They finna go right to the back. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of groupies find a lot of celebrities. Motherfuckers coming to certain hotels or something, and motherfuckers get on their phone and like, hey, so-and-so over here at the hotel. And if you don't know, that was his car right there. The Benz.
When they were approached by at least one suspect who brandished a firearm and demanded property from the victim. The suspect then shot the victim multiple times and removed property and then left the location in a getaway car.
Now, we've been seeing a lot. So now that you're getting tuned in, it's a message being sent out there. You're not hearing too many motherfuckers getting that pipe up on them. And they living to talk about it. Look at Lil TJ. He living to talk about it. But motherfuckers try to lay him down too. I forgot what that happened there, but I'm just showing you this shit happened all over the world. It's not just in LA. You're not I tell people all the time, you finna buy all that motherfuckers. I got jewelry too. I got J. You know what I'm saying? Watches and shit. But I'm learning now. Like I done learned like, hey, just my street smart. You can't be going to these motherfucking places and stunting on the land and thinking you just guaranteed to make it out. See, these motherfuckers in California done figured out something. We not catching these motherfuckers, celebrities and, in places, downtown, this and, you got to get these motherfuckers when you can. And when you do see them, you got to be willing to crash out. You got to be willing to crash out all the motherfucking way out. You can't be playing. Because if you playing, you're going to miss them. So that's what they've been doing. They've been catching motherfuckers downtown, Beverly Hills, Hollywood. They don't give a fuck where they catching you at. They catching you at gas stations. It doesn't matter. Inside of a restaurant, come on, man. You know, I can't even blame PNB on fully on that. But he just slipped. You know what I'm saying? And you know, LA is known for people going inside restaurants and grabbing your ass. A lot of them restaurants be got them chairs and shit outside. Motherfuckers, broad daylight, Hollywood, Beverly Hills. Let me get that. It somewhat seems like, you know, whoever doing all this shit got people that work inside these places. I doubt if it's a big organization, but motherfuckers done tuned in like, oh shit, this how we coming up out here. Niggas is sweet. It's a lot of sweet motherfuckers. They just hit a white woman not too long ago, from what I heard, for her motherfucking Rolex.
The getaway car fled in an unknown direction. We don't know where the vehicle went.
You see, and they got away. What's happening with LA police department? It seemed like a lot of motherfuckers been getting away. What happened to these helicopters they supposedly got that goes in the air when shit happens? I think motherfuckers out there in Cali done figured out the timing of the motherfucking helicopters. Gotta be. Because they steady getting away. Now you see this beauty supply on the side right here? See, this type of motherfucker I am. I'll pull up in the motherfucker spot like this. I'm aware, totally aware. What building next to it? Now you got a beauty supply right next to the Roscoe's. Right next to it. Ain't no telling who was over here. Who seen the motherfucker get out, who was in the window sitting. We don't know if it got chairs and any motherfucker thing. Who happened to be over here shopping. You see what I'm saying? You see graffiti. You see hair and nails, beauty supply. You see a motherfucking plaza, market, EBT. Come on, man. It's already showing you, once you start seeing graffiti, hey, you need to learn how to start reading. What they say, greed or whatever, breed, whatever. But, you know, I read all goddamn motherfucking graffiti when I'm entering a certain location because the motherfucking graffiti will tell you something. It'll save your life. All right, press that like button and subscribe. Now you got people who just sitting around. Motherfucker who, you know what I'm saying, got them a 40 or something out there. This is a little kicking spot. You see, got signs. Only time you see a sign like this is when you roll up and you see a sign like this, so and so parking only, or, you know, this is for this, customers only. This is because that business didn't have issues with people littering, hanging around, posted up. They might not hit gold every time, but they know, hey, motherfuckers coming through there on the regular.
Anybody? Listen, I would love to help you out.
He want to help somebody out. Man, get your ass in there and do some work, nigga.
Right now, this is the once we're all done, you'll be able to get all the footage you want, okay?
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. You just never know where this shit happening at, man. This shit crazy. You see the little camera over here? Motherfuckers don't give a damn. I'm quite sure it had this camera here, this camera over here, and it probably had plenty more motherfucking cameras somewhere. They don't care. In and out. He wasn't too flashy. You know, as far as the car go, you know what I'm saying? Them little Benz, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't too flashing, like he put up no Lamborghini or nothing, but he definitely was decent. Shouldn't have been enough to cause no goddamn attention. They go to camera now. I just was talking about. Right at the front door.
Do you know what was said between the suspect and the victim before the shots rang out?
No, there is some video, but for forensic review, the audio has not been pulled yet.
The suspect walked in the restaurant up to a table.
As they were eating.
Could you run through that again, just to describe what you guys understand at this point happened?
The victim was sitting at a table eating with a female witness when he was approached by the suspect. The suspect then brandished a firearm and demanded his property. We don't have the audio as to what the exact verbal exchange was at that time. The suspect then fired multiple rounds and then appears to remove some property. To what extent, we don't know at this time.
It got to be damn near a clique out there that's doing this shit. Niggas who are aware of some easy money. They looking at motherfuckers like easy targets. Niggas just popping up with their jury. I know in my hoods, I ain't never just seen no nigga who ain't from our motherfucking hood just popping up with goddamn $500,000 worth of jewelry around his neck. He probably wouldn't have left that motherfucker either.
Given that he just went after that one person, do you guys think this may have been targeted?
Who's to say at this point? It's still very early in this investigation.
Can you tell us if they're, what can you tell us about the suspect and who else was inside the restaurant at this time?
Again, we're still sorting all of this out. It just happened at 1:15 this afternoon. We do know that the victim was there with a female witness.
So just understand, like she just saying, something happened to your ass, they gonna take a long time for the ambulance to come get you. And they ain't gonna find out where your jury at for a long time. They don't really give a damn about your jury. They don't really give a damn about you. You gotta give a damn about yourself and be smart. Ain't no motherfucking way in hell I'm going in a spot that say EBT or any of that shit or any kind of posters like this posted up on the outside of the store and go sit down and motherfucking eat.
And in terms of the
I'm not even going to that motherfucker go get a soda. Blunt wraps, cigarettes, nothing. Hennessy, nothing.
suspect, we have very little on the suspect description.
Any description of his vehicle?
Hey, let me give y'all some real game though. If you ever, like let's say you looking for a house or a neighborhood you finna move in, the first thing I always say is go to the nearest gas station or gas stations. The nearest, in a mile radius, a half a mile radius. That's gonna tell you what type of people that live in that neighborhood. Go to the nearest Walmart. But a lot of time when you moving like this, you ain't got time to be trying to figure out, about no Walmart. But a gas station, if I look over and I see some winos and shit like that, and no. Keep it moving.
No, we don't even have suspect vehicle.
Were there other patrons dining in the restaurant?
I'm not sure right now. I don't have that information. Anything else?
Here go his car right here, getting towed from the location. Like, why his girlfriend wasn't able to drive off in the car? That's my question. They were supposed to be together. How the fuck she got home? Did she know some people out there who picked her up? Now, I know he's from Philly. Now, I don't know if he got a spot out there. I'm quite sure he probably got a spot. But how the fuck she get to where she was going? That slab was nice too, low key too. Oh yeah. I know motherfuckers like, damn. Especially motherfuckers that, work in that area and shit. They like, damn, motherfucker done got shot right across the street or right where I work at or right where I be at. It's just strange, If I gotta think like a criminal or a nigga who out here robbing, how would I be able to get on you like this? If I wanted to do this type of career of robbing celebrities, I gotta think, how in the fuck am I gonna even find them? That mean I have to be ready 24/7, on standby type shit. Like I say, you just never know. Might be a motherfucker that work in the restaurant on shit like that. Waiting to see a motherfucker come in that bitch. Cause the restaurant is the famous restaurant. And a lot of motherfuckers wondering like, damn, why they posted pictures and shit, man. A lot of times and a lot of people be going on dates and be posting their little meals and shit. Not thinking. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Academics, he posted about this shit. You know what I'm saying? He talked about it. Every motherfucker talked about it. Yeah, he go home girl here. But she done deleted her post though. But one nothing spectacular about this motherfucking meal right here where, you just gotta be posting something about it. Now this him right here, I guess this the same clothes he had on when he was killed. My man's like he got, what, 1, 2, 3 chains on. Come on, man.
Bad little bitch, she just want for me, come on, change up. I done got my name up. You should see me broke, bitch, I done came up. Still be with the same niggas, I won't change up, yeah. She probably wanted for me for my bag.
Yeah, this is his jewelry he had on. Now, we don't know if they got away with all that jewelry, but damn. Motherfucker, that's definitely over $500,000 or $500,000 for sure. Worth of diamonds. Worth of jewelry. He got pinky ring on. Maybe got watch on. Quite sure he got watch on. The glasses, the designer glasses, niggas might have took that too. But in order for motherfuckers to be stealing jewelry like this and robbing motherfuckers, it got to be somebody who's willing to buy this shit. Think about that. You just not out here just stealing stealing something and you don't have nowhere to go sell it. Where is they taking this shit and going to bust this shit down at? They got to know a jeweler or something. Somebody knows something. You know what I'm saying? But California is a major place, though. A major place where everybody know everybody. I know situations, even right now to this day, motherfuckers reach out to me and be like, hey, you from so-and-so? I'm like, yeah. They be like, yeah, you know so-and-so? Then when they send me a picture, I'm like, damn, my man's lacking. Not even knowing, you know what I'm saying? Not even knowing. A lot of times it be like that. Motherfuckers be knowing where motherfuckers from or what motherfuckers be hanging at. And it be somebody in their city from those places. They screenshotting, off Instagram, say, hey, dude. Now, what if I'm a motherfucker who just know, like, oh, yeah, I know somebody who looking for his ass. Let me go on ahead and drop drop a jewel or something. That's how this shit is happening, man. Definitely happening like that. Like I say, I'm quite sure this ain't, only his girl would know or he would know, is what I'm saying. On his girl to know it, he will know if this is first time ever being in there. See, that's police investigation shit. When they get to, figuring out, hey, have you ever been here before? Have you ever been there before? Shit like that. So, we can guess and assume, but, rest in peace to PNB ROCK, you know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing, about if his girl has something to do with it. That's stupid, for us to try to throw the blame on her all the way. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that have to really just be on standby. Like, nigga, who hunting you down like that? To where they just watching your bitch 100% and just waiting on that golden opportunity. Well, like I said, for $500,000, I guess a person says worth it, tracking a motherfucker down. He probably be frequent out there. I'm quite sure he been out there a couple times, a lot of times. Motherfuckers probably even got on him. Like, well, let me see who his girl is. Let me see who he is. Okay, he always out here flicking and this and this and this and that, moving around. Next time he come his ass out here, we on him.